Hi, kindergarten. This is Mrs. Edwards. I'm really excited to bring your writing lesson to you today. Our goals of our lesson are to tell a story or steps of a process or parts of a sequence using connecting words like first, then, finally. And after we tell our story, to sketch out that story using a planning paper. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how-to books. Adults read lots of different how-to books. Adults might read a book about how to change a tire or a cookbook so they know how to make dinner or dessert. They might even read directions to know how to put something together, like a bed. Kids might read a silly how-to book like how to babysit a grandpa. They might read a how-to book to learn how to do something new, like tie their shoes. You might even be reading a how-to book if you're reading instructions to a new game or directions for how to make a new toy. Everybody can write a how-to book. You just have to start thinking of something that you know how to do all by yourself. So you have to ask yourself, at what am I an expert? So think of something you know how to do. You might know how to ride a bike. You might know how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You might know how to play a cool board game like Candyland. You might even know how to play a sport like soccer. So, I recently asked my son, what do you know how to do? And I asked him to tell me about that. So, this is my son Noah, and you're going to find out what he knows how to do.
And then we're going to make another one again. And then we have to put a lot of sauce on it. And then lick it. And then we have to put it to the side again. And then put some pepperonis on again. And then put them all around. And then put the cheese on. And do them up with another cheese. And then put them together like a little nacho. And then eat them up. Is that good, friend? It is super good.
So now you know my son is an expert at making the Lunchables pepperoni pizza. So after you think about what you're really good at, you want to find an adult to listen to your story. And you're going to tell them your story. Try using words like first, next, and finally. After you're done telling your story to an adult, we want to start to sketch it out on a piece of paper. I'm going to show you how I did that with Noah's story. Then our goal today is to try to plan that out on a piece of paper. I'm going to show you how to do that now. So let's think back to those steps that Noah took to make a pizza. I remember there were 4 of them. So I'm going to make my paper have 4 boxes. And in each of these boxes, I'm going to sketch the steps. First, he had the dough out, and he got that packet of sauce and squeezed it down onto the dough. After he put the sauce on the dough, then he added the pepperonis. I'm going to put those pepperonis on there, and I want to make it look like this one's just coming on, so I'm going to put an arrow so people know that's a new pepperoni. After he put the pepperonis on, he dropped that cheese all on top of the pizza that he made. And finally, at the end, he kind of folded it in half. He said like a nacho, but I think he meant a taco. And he took a nice big bite of it. So today, your job as a writer is to think of something that you're good at and explain that to somebody in your family, to an adult in your family, or even a big brother or sister. When you're done sharing that story, you can get a piece of paper like this, or make a piece of paper like this that has the right number of boxes for your steps, and then sketch in each of those boxes the things that are the parts of your process. If you're having a hard time thinking of something that you know how to do, you can also use that planning sheet to explain something else that you know about, like steps in a life cycle. Like we all learned about the life cycle of an ant. You could tell that story on your paper. Or this one, we did the life cycle of a frog. Can't think of anything right now? You can also tell a story on your paper that's something that's about you. So down here, I made the steps of this story of me when I was a little kid playing hide and seek. I hope you will really enjoy your time writing today. I can't wait to see what you have done.